Yo. Yo, back in Michigan. Back in Michigan. From being in Orlando for a few days. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? I know it's Saturday. Addict fully transitions. Listen, man, we are going. There's going to be more and more Xbox dudes leaving. We'll talk about that later, but yeah, man. My vacation was great. Thank you, Amit. No, I didn't buy no damn Mickey Mouse ears. And I did not get blacker, you piece of shit. What's up, man? Yo, man. It's a lot of stuff to talk about, yo. I was in your city, man. Yes, I was. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. This camera. Oh, my God, man. So the Game Awards happened. I was able to watch it while I was on vacation. Addict finally jumped ship. Listen, bro. Xbox strategy is not for everybody, and we've lost a lot of people, and we're going to continue to lose people on the Xbox side. That's just what's happening, man. That's just what's happening. So we're going to talk about that. It's going to happen, man. We've lost some guys that was hardcore die-hard Xbox guys. I'm not Danny Glover's son, William. Like I said, we're gonna definitely talk about that. We got to talk about the Game Awards. Man, Naughty Dog's new game is getting a lot of hate. A lot of hate, man. And I got thoughts on that. Me personally, I don't give a shit about female protagonists and I don't know, bald head female. I don't care personally, but obviously it affects a lot of people. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like what Naughty Dog did with The Last of Us 2. They don't like it, bro. So we're gonna talk about that, man. There's so many things to talk about. Some more stuff with Xbox. The Outer Worlds 2, which was a surprise that is coming next year, 2025. That's a huge surprise. Wasn't expecting that. But does that mean that something like Fable would get pushed back? Because I keep on hearing that's the game that could potentially get pushed back to 2026 because Xbox lineup is so, huge next year. And that's definitely possible. So we'll see what happens with that. People making fun of Phil Spencer and Greenberg being in the audience. They making fun of them being in the damn audience, man. I'm like, what? Listen, y'all. So thank you for stopping by. It was Saturday morning, man. I'm sorry, Saturday afternoon. Because I don't think I ever did a documentary on a Saturday. I just had so much stuff to talk about, bro. I got back home Saturday morning. I said, you know what? Let me do a Doc Man podcast. Just to make it fun, man. Just talk about this stuff. I know everything been popping for a couple days. But y'all haven't heard Dirt Griggity. Y'all haven't heard Dirt Griggity opinion about this stuff. But, we're going to have a lot of fun today, man. And yes, we've lost, like you guys are talking about Addict. So what happened? Addict, I don't know what happened. Like, did he go to PlayStation over the Game Awards? I don't know. Because I looked at his channel. The last video I see, the Game Awards shut me up. Listen, man, the Game Awards is, I think that, I watched the show because of the new announcements. They have some pretty decent announcements. Like The Witcher 4, stuff like that. But I think the actual show, like putting all your stock into who wins Game of the Year at this point. I'm not hating on Astrobot because I haven't really played the game. I really haven't played it. I heard it's a good game. Everybody I've talked to that played it said it's a good game. So I'm not hating on the game. But damn, you can't please everybody. Every year, some game is going to win that people think doesn't deserve to win. So I'm not here to cry about that. I don't even give a shit. But for when people put stock in it, like Xbox has never won a game of the year, I'm done with Xbox. Like, you know, this shit is based on people's opinions, right? This shit is based on people's opinions. Oh, he's mad about the Outer Worlds too. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I'm on a Saturday. Listen, man, we're gonna talk about the Outer World 2, the Outer Worlds 2 announcement going to PS5 day one. Look, man, I'm surprised when people that watch my channel, or I thought that watch my channel, are surprised by shit. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to talk about this yet, but let's go ahead and get the shit out of the way. I might get these super chats. So give me a quick second. Let me say this right quick. I'm really surprised when people that listen to my channel are surprised by any announcements moving forward. Listen, I've said several times that this shit is happening. Games are going to PlayStation. Some day and date, some timed. Some might not be worth to port to PlayStation. I saw something that Jazz said recently, I think yesterday. Permanent exclusives, but he also said the permanent exclusives is probably not going to happen anymore. I mentioned that I heard that Fable and Gears was going to be permanent exclusives. Well, that has changed that they're not being developed for PlayStation right now. Make your decision. Make your decision. Make your decision. There's going to be day and date multi-platform games, timed exclusives, and there might be some games that might not be worth to port. I'm telling y'all right now. Make your decision. A few of the homies was like, yo, man, this console was shit. Ain't no need to even do it anymore. I saw my homie Nooses, who's been down on my channel since I had like 50 subs, bro. Shout out to him. He was just like, yeah, he ain't feeling it no more. I totally understand. But we talking about video games here, right? So it's kind of like, let's glare math. So this is like, it is what it is at this point. We know Xbox strategy. Now, I'm going to tell you, the Outer Worlds announcement, the Outer Worlds 2 announcement for PS5 was nowhere near as bad as Indiana Jones. That Indiana Jones announcement was some bullshit. Yo, and one more thing, that was some bullshit. That had me so pissed off. That had me so pissed off that I went out there and gave the ponies ammunition. I went out there and gave the ponies ammunition on WBG, and J-Dub played that shit as much as as often as he get a chance to. Damn. The camera is a piece of shit. I'm going to be blurry the whole show? Make that a bitch. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, because that Indiana Jones, man, that shit had me pissed. I was like, bro, I know they ain't announced that shit like that. At least Outer Worlds, they say, hey, it's coming to PlayStation. So, man. So, it is what it is, y'all. The console war has changed forever. Let's leave it there. But you cannot sit here and tell me there's not going to be tons of content about these dumbass ponies and the shit they say. Turn off piss on your stream, Dirt. Facts. Yeah, man. Bro, the duck of death. I can't believe you just said that. Oh, my God. I ain't going to even repeat what he said, y'all. Listen, if you're just watching it and not, I mean, if you're just listening and not watching the chat, I'm not going to even repeat what the Duck of Death just said. Alec is my homie. I'm not going to repeat what he just said, y'all. Oh my God. I'm not going to repeat that shit. What's up, John Wolf? How you doing, bro? So, yeah, man, I just got to say, first of all, the Outer Worlds 2, that's a huge freaking surprise. I was expecting that game maybe in 2026. Obsidian be working, bro. They be working. So Avowed, I'm thinking Outer Worlds 2 was obviously later in the year, but that's dope. That's dope. And like I said, could it be something like Fable gets pushed back? Because like I keep on hearing that game is the one that could potentially be pushed to 2026. That's fine. Yo, Addy, what's up, man? Yo, don't look at the chat, man. Man, the chat mad at you, bro. No, so if Fable is the game that's pushed to 2026, okay. Because I heard they're betting big on Fable. They are betting big on Fable. So if if Fable is pushed to 2026, I think that's fine. They have Outer Worlds 2 that I wasn't expecting Outer Worlds 2 to drop next year. I know some of you guys wasn't expecting that. They showed the game off in 2021. They revealed the game in 2021. Addict's not a pony, man. You know, Addict's not a pony. Addict's the homie, bro. Addict is the homie, man. So yeah, the Outer Worlds 2 was a huge surprise. I like some of the reveals at the Game Awards, but the actual Game Awards, as far as the awards, they're cool, man. I'm really not mad. Astrobot won Game of the Year. Me personally, I'm not at all. Like I mentioned earlier, I heard the game was good, but you know, I'm really not mad at anything. I figured Outer Worlds 2 was going to PlayStation. I didn't know it was going day and date. But like I said, some games are going day and date. Some games are timed exclusive. Some games, you know, might not be worth it to port. Because, like, I keep on bringing up South of Midnight. That's a small studio. If it does get ported to PlayStation, it's going to be maybe a year or two. Some other games, like Hellblade 2, we keep on hearing maybe that's getting ported, maybe it's not. I don't know. But I know my boy Doodoo said Hellblade 2, he didn't hear about it being ported for next year. But who knows, bro? Who knows at this point? Xbox is multi-plat. But we knew that. We knew it, right? So people that listen, guys that listen to me, like the homie, like OG Newbie. OG Newbie is the homie. Force is gone, right? I'm going to need you not to be surprised when all these games are going. Just know what it is. I said earlier this year that they're let me in this chat. Jay, remember, ain't nothing. It is what it is at this point, right? So make your decision. You're well within your right to say Xbox kiss my ass, or you're well within your right to, you know, say, okay, Xbox Game Pass. Yeah. So I don't want you to come here just to go after the chat, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to go in here, like, come in here just to go after the chat, you know, because that ain't the energy I want today. So hold on, let me see something. You know, so hold on. Yeah, but like I said, The Witcher, I love that. Like, was people trying to say The Witcher was woke too? You know what I'm saying? Were they trying to say The Witcher was woke too? Of all games where the female protagonist, that game really makes the most sense. Ciri being the main protagonist makes sense, right? I can see how people mad about Intergalactic and some other games, but Ciri makes sense. if you've played the game. If you've played the game, Siri makes sense. So look, bro, I'm an Xbox guy. I'm an Xbox. We know what's happening. We know what's going on. If you want to go ahead and say, I'm done with Xbox. I'm done. I get it. I get it, bro. So y'all say y'all don't want Attic in here? I'm gonna have him in for a quick second to see what's on his mind. I don't want him just going after the chat. I actually want to get some of his thoughts. Real quick. Let me get these supers right quick, y'all. Lord Starkiller, thank you for the 5 memberships, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, bro. Always shout out to Lord Starkiller. Joel MB, Blank 964 with the 5. Dirt, did you just go panhandle after that expensive ass trip? No, I didn't panhandle, but boy, that Disney shit ain't no joke. That's some expensive. Bro, the tickets is $160 something a piece. My 3-year-old grandson, they were still like, yeah, he got to pay $160. But if he 2, it's free. Yeah, he was free. I'm like, he was 2 years old yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That shit is expensive, bro. Like, I remember when we went, it was about 5 years ago, the tickets wasn't $160 a piece. I was like, damn, man. God damn. What's up, bro? How you doing, fam?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. No, I can.
What's going on? So what's going on? What am I being convicted for this time?
So they said you said that you were done with Xbox and you moving to Sony.
When did I say that?
I don't know. I was asking the chat because I looked at you. I didn't watch your last video. I just came back.
I literally didn't even really bring up Xbox in my last video.
Yeah. Well, let me get the super chats real quick. Hey, Rodman is member for 36 months. Yo, Dirt, happy anniversary. Document Saturday. Let's go. Beautiful pic of you and your wife. What the hell are you talking about, you asshole? What are you talking about? Picture of me and my wife. What the fuck? Jay Remember with the 10. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you don't like a protagonist because it's a woman or a POC, then don't support the game. No need to have your tampons in a bunch. I wholeheartedly agree, bro. Like, some people, it bothers some people. Me personally, I can only speak for myself. I don't give a shit. It was a male protagonist, a female protagonist with no hair, or a female protagonist with a big booty. I don't give a damn. If I like the game, I'm going to play it. That's just me. But it bothers some people, bro. Like, with Intergalactic, I think a lot of The Last of Us Part 2 has given Naughty Dog a lot of hate because of some of the decisions they made in that story moving forward, bro. So anytime they have some shit like this, or a female protagonist with a short haircut or whatever, people going to be like, yo, man, Naughty Dog on that bullshit. So I don't know, bro. But we'll talk about that. Make it simple with the 2. It's not a female. It's a they, them. Neil said it. Did he? Did he say that? Yeah, like I said, I don't give a damn personally, but it does bother some people. P Lump with the 5. Hollywood P Lump has entered the building. Play my theme song. But on another note, F them ponies. All we got is all we need. There you go, man. Yeah, I still dislike the ponies. Whatever Xbox is doing with their strategy, I still dislike all ponies. I just want to let you know that. I just want to let y'all know that. Brian B, member for 11 months. Outside the console war, there is no negative to games being on PlayStation. I always said, Brian, the only people this affects is the console warriors like myself. It takes ammunition away from me and my content. That's all it does. In reality, Xbox going multiplayer doesn't affect anybody but the console warriors. That's the truth. That's the truth. Vincent Du Bois, member for 3 months. Microsoft will do what they do. I have a Series X and my kids 2 Series S's. I'll play any PlayStation game on my PC because I'm not buying that POS console. There you go. Plus, they shit, like you said, the shit is on PC, man. Thank you, Therapist with the 2. If these games outsell PlayStation exclusives, I'm telling you guys right now, Forza is going to move units over there. Forza Horizon 5 is going to move units over there.
There's nothing like Forza on that.
Absolutely.
Not even remotely close.
Yep, it's going to sell over there. Sumo Dogs with the 2 pounds. The new Toothless Aggression is Attic and P Lump. Oh, come on, man.
Who is
Stop
P Lump?
He's a guy in our chat that he missing teeth. So they call him Toothless Aggression. Parav with the 6 AAA, Towerborn, 2 DOCs, all from first party. Listen, their first party is stacked next year, man. We can't deny that. The Agatherapist with the 2 Attic is welcome. Welcome to me. Dude is upstanding. What Attic is welcoming to me. I think that's what you try to say. Dude is upstanding. Yeah, Attic is the homie, bro. I love Attic, man. Jay Rember with the 5. F the ponies, no matter what. Bots, we have to stay together. Thank you, Jay Rember, who's a very sensible guy. New York Giant Man with the 2. Dang, Mark Henry of Mankind took over WWE podcast. Don't start it. I'm not Mark Henry. Attic is not Mankind. Don't start it. Attic, what's up, brother? What's on your mind, man?
What's going on? So what am I going to court for this time? Like, I thought I've been on my best behavior. I'm on probation. I've been showing up to all my hearings. You know, I've been reporting my income, my job. Like, I thought I was good. Like, what's going on now?
I'm not sure. Somebody said, yo, Attic flipped the PlayStation. I was like, did he? Because I didn't know, you know. I didn't know.
Literally, my PlayStation is behind my living room TV, not even hooked up, just sitting there. Like
you know what's so crazy? I didn't even qualify for the PlayStation wrap up because I did not have over 10 hours of gameplay on my PS5 this year.
I had like 120 and like 250 of it was Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Right. Yeah. So I was like, damn. I was like, oh, I had 10 hours of gameplay on the PS5 this year. So listen, Attic, man, there's a lot of stuff about the Game Awards that's, you know, like I said, controversial. A lot of stuff going on with some woke stuff people don't like. I thought some of the games look good. I will be honest. Now, guys in the chat, y'all know I'm a Naughty Dog fan. They always make fun of me, Attic.
That Naughty Dog thing did not look appealing to me at all.
I was about to go there.
Maybe I am a Naughty Dog more fan. Gameplay, but nah.
I am a Naughty Dog fan. Y'all in the chat know y'all make fun of me all the time, call me a pony bot because I love Naughty Dog. Last of Us 1 classic. I love all the Uncharted games. I got to be real. This first trailer of Intergalactic did not do anything for me personally. I didn't give a damn about the woman head, it being a female protagonist. She's black and Asian. I don't give a damn about that.
I just didn't like the vibes. Like,
I just didn't do nothing for me, Attic.
And that's not going to grab our attention before the game comes out, because I'm Naughty Dog. If there's anything they can do is gameplay, but it's like nothing about that showed me anything that I wanted. Like, I didn't like the scene, and maybe it's hard for me to like visualize Naughty Dog making like a sci-fi shooter or whatever it is. Maybe that's what it is. You know, when I see Naughty Dog, I see Uncharted, Last of Us, because that's what they made for the past 10, 15 years. Right. So it's hard for me to like see going from Last of Us to like whatever this is. Like, there's robots in it or something.
I got to see more gameplay, right? I got to see some gameplay, because that was like, I don't know if that was CGI or in engine, like whatever it was. It just didn't do nothing for me. Like, y'all know I'm honest about what games I like, what games I don't. It just didn't do nothing for me. It just didn't. It didn't at all. Like, seeing the Witcher 4 trailer, me loving the Witcher franchise, that did something. Okay, yeah, Ciri, okay, yeah, she's a badass. Let's go. I was excited for that.
I don't know why people, I understand, but I don't. Like, I get it. Like, first off, they're having like a similar thing that we had with like Spartan Locke and Master Chief trying to replace someone with someone else.
Right.
To me, I think Ciri's a little bit different, because they have been building Ciri up 100%. A little bit better than Locke.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, there's multiple endings to The Witcher, and like you have to use one of the endings, and that's usually how these things go for Ciri to become a Witcher, because apparently, like, she's not supposed to be able to drink the potions and stuff. But even if that wasn't the case and they didn't have the endings, like, can we not wait for the setting? Can we not wait for them to say none? Paris did have an interview with them that's up on his channel right now.
I missed it. Okay, I gotta check it out. But, you know, like you said, it makes sense with her though, because like Clue said in chat, Abdel said in chat, you can literally play. She's part of like part 3. You play with her for like a nice little portion of the game.
Yeah. See, I think the thing I didn't like is it felt like they're trying to make her fight as a Witcher in that trailer and not fight as Ciri, because in Ciri she teleports.
Right.
Like she's a very agile person, and I felt like in that trailer she was trying to fight like Geralt would. Like,
yeah, I don't know. You know, but I'm excited for that game. I'm thinking that game probably comes out 2026 or something. But
probably
as far as
that,
the Naughty Dog game, the
2025.
Naughty Dog game is getting hate. I got so many tweets from different people just hating on the game. You know, listen, I'm definitely not not being like sympathetic for Naughty Dog, but this is the time that we're living in, man. Yeah, you know, excuse me. South of Midnight got some of that woke stuff, and like people, oh, it's woke. Excuse me, it's woke.
I think King's right. We need to do a better job on separating, because like people want to throw everything in one category. Oh,
100%.
you got issues with feminism in games, with people of color in games, with this in games. Let's all throw it as woke,
right?
Instead of like individually, because now all these communities that have issues with it, they're all considered in one little pot instead of these multiple avenues. That way we can address, okay, is this the reason you have an issue? All right, then why? Instead of like, oh, everything's woke. And I know what it is. You know what it is. It's the algorithm, man. Woke. People see the word woke and click on that title so fast.
That, listen, like, you know, I say names over here. I know ILP, you guys don't say names, but I say names over here. Fuck all them guys. The guy, Andy Pants TV. Excuse me. Andy Pants TV. Like, he was an Xbox channel. How you say what, Addict?
I've never heard of him. Let me look him up what you say.
Yeah. He was a pro Xbox channel. He used to make fun of ponies. That's what his channel was. And I had him as a guest on WBG once. This guy has turned to that anti-woke channel, blew the F up. He's like at 100, 200,000 all of a sudden. When I had him on WBG, I think he had like 6,000 subs. But he went anti-woke and blew up. I think his name is Andy Pants Gaming now. Then I went to his channel and I was like, oh, damn it, he's not an Xbox guy anymore. And now he bashes Xbox too, but he went anti-woke and blew up, bro. So what you said is absolutely right. Those anti-woke channels are really blowing up.
Yeah, they know that that's what sells. And it's like, look, is there issues in the industry when it comes to stuff like that? Yeah, but I feel like the pendulum's swinging one too many ways. And once you start monetizing and you put money behind something, people will do whatever it takes to maintain that money flow. And in this economy, it is what it is. So I tell people, it's like, at this point, I take these people, okay, I agree with you, okay, I disagree with you. And if you come up on my feed too many times, and I'm like, yeah, this dude's just, he's crazy. Like he needs a jacket, like one of those jackets you in a padded room. Right. That's the only way to handle these people. Some of them are right, some of them are wrong, but a lot of them are just crazy.
Yeah, some of them are, bro. It's ridiculous. Like, I understand, we all have our own opinion. We all have our own feelings and preferences of certain stuff. Like I said, me personally, I don't give a damn. Now, I will say that certain games did try to force it on you. Like you finished Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
Yeah,
I didn't finish it because
real quick. Did I block you? He said I blocked him on Twitter. I don't really block people. Continue while I look at my block list.
Oh, okay. So now, like Dragon Age, they did force certain stuff. It didn't bother me that much, but I can understand if somebody that don't really care about certain stuff like that.
That's the only game where I will.
They say they forced some shit. Yeah,
one game that went a little too far.
Yeah, so. But we're in a different time, man. Brian B with the tweet said, "Low Attic in the house. Welcome, fam." See, they go, fam, man. They go, fam. Brian B.
Am I allowed to show my screen?
Yeah. Just tell me. Yeah, I can put on the screen if you need me to.
Okay. No, it's just this one. Literally, the only person I had blocked is Salty Gaming. So, like,
is he still around?
I don't know. I haven't blocked, so I couldn't.
That's why you wouldn't know.
Yeah, he's the only person I had blocked. I only block you if you pop up on my screen when I've muted you.
Right. Yeah. I only got out maybe 5 or 6 guys blocked, and those guys that have taken it personal with me, so I blocked those guys, man. Ray with the 2. Hey, Addict, you need a judge. Let me know. I thought you are the judge, right? All right,
What?
Mike, with the 2. Shout out to the host, Dirt and Mr. Baby Steps. He's not the guy from Baby Steps. Stop it.
I mean, yeah, I get it. We like to say all the white guys with beards look alike. We kind of do, but it's the beards, man. It's the beards more than anything.
Addict, any black guy, they call me this guy. Any dark skinned dude from like the 80s or 70s, they say I'm him. I'm like, come on, y'all.
Especially if they bald, it's on.
Especially if they bald and with a beard. So my camera been losing focus today. Dwayne Calavito with the 5. I don't care if Xbox games come to PS5 because it's a win-win for Microsoft because they receive more money. Microsoft is the smart ones, you POS ponies. Listen, bro, like I said earlier, the only people it affects is a console war. That's it. The casuals don't give a damn. The casuals will go into a GameStop or look on their PlayStation network and say, oh, Forza Horizon 5, this game was cool. Let me buy it. They don't give a damn that it was previously an Xbox game.
It just depends on if the damage is devastating in the long run, because then it does start bothering people.
Well, that's something different, right? If the damage, but I still say that the only people that it would damage is us, like the hardcore gamers. Now, if it damaged the brand, I mean, how could it damage the brand? Because if the consoles are, if like it's like, okay, the consoles aren't selling anymore, like what happens with that, right? They're still doing consoles, that they're still making another next gen console. So it's like
someone said, wasn't Addict the only one to go to RR Court? Am I literally the only one that's ever showed up to that? I thought Post Up showed up to that.
Yeah. Like you and Post Up, the only ones I think that actually showed up. Yeah. So
there's no damage, Addict, just weirdos that cry, but we can't like validate if that's 100% fact or not. There's like it takes years for that kind of damage to build up over time.
Yeah. Jonas the dad with the 2. Junkyard Dog ruling the ring. Hit the like. I'm not Junkyard Dirt. Shout out to Jonas the dad. That's funny shit. P Lump with the 5. To the young man in the front of the green screen. Never mind who I am. I am P Lump, bitch. Now play my theme song. I'm not playing no damn theme song.
He got a theme song on your channel?
No, I mean, no. Like you think he Hollywood Hogan. So
you don't like you got this man a theme song. It's okay, Dirt. You admire him. It's okay.
I mean, he got the Hollywood Hogan NWO things. The Angry Therapist with the 2. They canceled Faction for piss core DLC. Talk that shit, Angry Therapist. Onyx Gaming, remember for 19 months. Dirt Classic K said she will clap the intergalactic chick. Did she say that? That's pretty funny. I see the actual woman, she's been in a couple movies I've seen. She's actually all right.
Yeah, I think I just watched a movie not too long ago.
Yeah, I seen her in a couple movies.
Looks like a real life. She's just bald in the game.
Yeah. Robin OKC, member for 11 months. Did you license Reggie out to Naughty Dog for Disney tickets? No, man. Disney's pretty fun, though. It's pretty fun. Dwayne Calavito with the 5. I had a feeling Siri would have been the main character to The Witcher 4. I love her character. I'm so hyped and ready for it. Yeah, I am too. Even though I love Jared, whatever the fuck his name is. I love him too, but it makes sense in the story, though. If you played The Witcher 3, it makes sense. Make it simple with the 2. Xbox strategy will push Sony to do the same thing. Well, you know what? I think the only way Sony does the same thing if they have to, meaning if they're not making the money they need, because I know you probably heard the story, Addict. I mentioned this on my channel before, but apparently Phil asked them about Helldivers. He even said, "Yo, we'll give y'all 80%," and PlayStation still said no. Like, no, get the hell out of here.
Like, I know people get upset with me. Like, here's the thing: I say all the time on all the videos. I said it multiple times when we did Planet Xbox. It's just my opinion from a YouTuber in Virginia. I don't know, but I have been covering this since 2014. I have seen brands come up and fall, and I do know that this is corporate. And if I could trust corporate off just the fly, it'd be different. But I don't trust any corporation because money's always everything to them. And to me, in my personal opinion, if they are putting out more money than they're getting from the hardware manufacturer, they will start to have those conversations. Maybe that's not the thing, but I don't trust corporate. That's why I have the stances I have.
Facts. You're 100% right, bro, because like I always say this, Addict. I don't think PlayStation wanted to put their games on PC.
No, they didn't.
I think that's something they had to do. Same thing with Xbox. I mean, maybe the higher ups above Phil Spencer and them want their games everywhere, but I don't think the core Matt Booty, Phil Spencer, that's something they necessarily wanted to do. I think they were forced to kind of, listen, y'all better go fully multi-platform. Y'all owe us some money, $70 billion. Y'all better figure out a way. That's okay. We got to put our games everywhere. So that's what's going on, man. And bro, you just said it, corporate. I don't try. Listen, as much of a bot as I am, they are a business first and foremost. And I would never say Xbox would never do this. Just like the dumbass pony said, PlayStation would never put their games on PC. They don't need to. Their games sell, unlike Xbox. That's why Xbox put their games on PC. They said never, and I have footage of guys said never will put their games on PC. You never trust corporate, like Addict just said. You don't trust them because they're a business, first off.
The funny thing, Dirt, is like people act like I want. Oh, Addict makes a lot of Xbox, brand. It's because I generally feel like they're doing that. Does that mean I want them to do that? No, that's the whole reason of me making the content. Because I want to voice my opinion and use my platform to be like, I don't think this is the right direction. If they're wrong, if they're right, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be wrong.
Right. That's a good point. Nah, Carl Weave, you said, well, Phil has been hinting. They have been hinting at doing multi-platform stuff for the longest, but I really don't think they were hinting at the whole, their whole portfolio going multi-platform at some point. I don't think, but but we'll see what happens. Like we know what's happening, but yeah. Let me get these couple super chats. P Lump with the 2. I'm from DC. What part of Virginia you from, Addict?
Bluefield, Virginia.
Bluefield. Thank you. Dwayne Calavito with the 5. Do y'all think Phil will put Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 on PS5? Starfield is going next year, and Elder Scrolls 6, I'm pretty sure, bro.
Yeah.
I think Elder Scrolls 6 will probably be day one. Starfield is supposed to go next year from what I heard.
When I will calm down on my stance on what they're doing is depending on how next year, because next year, Xbox is going to have one of the best years they've ever had.
Bro,
all from the games coming in, and I have been told Fable is on track.
Oh, okay. So you have heard that? Okay, cool.
But we don't know. Like I've been told October is when they is when they would like for it to come out. These things change all the time. It could have changed from the time that person told me a couple months ago.
Right.
But it's just like when the Outer Worlds popped up there, I saw that PlayStation thing. I didn't even care at this point because it is what it is. They've been telling you. They've told you. Do I think they should have at least gave the game a little bit of time exclusively on the platform that they own? Because that's my thing. It's like they go around acting like they're a multi-publisher, but you have hardware. Mm-hmm. So it's like you could easily just 6 months exclusive to the hardware, and that would be enough to get a lot of people to buy the hardware just to play that game early.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I'm not surprised about the announcement, and you know what, Addict, I got to be real. Part of me gets Bethesda and ABK games going day and date. Some, the Xbox games, like the Xbox Game Studio titles, should at least be time exclusive, and that's the Xbox Game Studio title. I understand Part 1 was on there, but I felt those should be time exclusive, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not.
And to me, it's like, I understand that, in terms of revenue, they want to make sure that revenue goes up. And I guess like the higher ups probably are losing faith in the hardware of the company. But it's just like you weren't really captivating in hardware because you didn't have the software to push that hardware out. Now you have the software, and I'm convinced. Maybe not Call of Duty, but Call of Duty marketing by itself is tremendous. But next year, all these games, especially if they put Doom as an exclusive, you have these games next year as an exclusive, they're selling probably anywhere from 2 to 7 million Xboxes next year. Easy. Yeah. Because people will buy the hardware if there's games to play. Why you think PlayStation ain't going above and beyond this gen? Because they ain't had shit to play almost all generations. So.
That's the truth, man. What they had, like when they had exclusives, they had PS4 games, with the exception of Spider-Man 2 and like Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. The rest of the games were PS4 games, first party. Of course, they had some third party, exclusives. But yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree. But this is where we're at.
Reggie said you care more about hardware than games, and it's not. No, I care more about the games, but like Dirt, let's be honest, we want to play on this thing, man. We don't want to go to PC. Like that's my
I'm not
thing.
a PC gamer.
Yeah, I want longevity. I want to make sure that as long as this is making money, the corporation of Microsoft will allow it to stay on the market. I'm just scared if this thing falls below their gray line, then its numbers is every quarter is they keeping it or not. And it's like I said, my whole thing is I just don't trust Corp. I just don't.
Right. And you shouldn't, be honest with you, trust corporations, because it's about the money 100% at the end of the day. So I do understand what you guys are saying. Like you said, I see Carl Weep saying it in the chat. They never had a chance to dominate. They have, like you said, like you said, they had. I'm sorry, what you said?
Look at those games he just tweeted.
Yeah, bro. Like, Carl Weep.
1 year these games come out.
Yeah. I agree. Now let me say this, Magnum. Hey man, I got love for you, bro. It's happening, bro. It's happening, bro. It's going. Okay, I'll let you know again. OG Newbie seems to have realized that is happening. Magnum, you are the only guy that still said it's not going to happen.
I've accepted it. I don't like it, and I will speak out against it every time one goes over. But it is what it is. It's just as long as they keep my console alive, so I can play it and not have to deal with that PC bullshit, I'm okay. Because it is. It's every time I play on PC, I feel like there's always an issue.
Yeah. Glassdoor Gaming with the 10. Oh shit! This look is with the 10 Canadian Xbox consoles there. No one going to subscribe just for Microsoft games day and date. Gamepass marketing non-existent. Microsoft will pivot, watch them sell games on to compete with Valve. Sad times. You got Mario's. Oh, come on, man. You hate Xbox too? POS. No, look. Listen, man. That's your opinion. That's fine, man. That's fine. Now, I don't know what my sniper's going to do, but, that's fine. But thanks for the 10, though. Wait, Chair said Force ain't going nowhere. Okay, man. It is what it is. So Carl, we were saying, said they had a chance to dominate the conversation next year. Imagine Doom, Fable, Valve, South of Midnight, Outer Wars 2 all being exclusive for at least 1 year. Now, listen. Timed exclusivity is one of their biggest strategies moving forward, right? Well, like we said 1,000 times, some will be.
Look at Indiana Jones, and it's only 3 months.
Yeah.
Like we go sit here, you can say whatever you want about that game, but the PlayStation people that ain't playing it, sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down. So if those games were timed exclusives next year, bro, Doom, Fable, or Valve, man, that'd have been insane. Absolutely insane. Doom is day one. Fable is Fable will probably be a 1 to 2 year timed. Avowed, probably 1 year time. South of Midnight, I don't know if that's being ported. Outer Wars 2 is day one. So who knows, man? Who knows? But that's a great point. That's a great point.
Do you think a year of time in my opinion, like you're about to say, Fable will be timed? I think time's enough. Because we know the people that was actually going to support that game, they're not waiting. If you get like a game like Fable that is extremely important, they're not waiting. They're buying that console, they're buying it on PC, knowing is waiting a year to play something on something else. How many PC people you think's about to buy a console just to play GTA next year?
Oh, tons. I'll say
that's
probably
what I'm
million. Saying. Yeah, because it's now on PS4 and Xbox One or PC.
3 months isn't enough time. I will say that 3 months isn't enough time. No. A lot of people would wait 3 months. I have 8 games I need to play right now that I can easily play for 3 months. But 6 months? I don't think I'm waiting 6 months. A year? Nah, we ain't waiting no year. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I bought a PlayStation 5 for that one damn game.
Yeah. And you're a big fan of it. If Fable intrigues these people, if Indiana Jones would have been a game that some people was interested in. Like, bro, I bought a PS5 for PlayStation exclusives, and they haven't given me anything I wanted this generation. I finished God of War Ragnarok, which was a kind of letdown after God of War 2018. Naughty Dog hasn't done anything this generation besides remakes and cancellations. And I bought a PS5 hoping they have some of the games I want to play, and they haven't. But to your point, they had a game that you wanted to play, and you bought a PS5 for that game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Right? So if there are some gamers that want to play a game bad enough, would they do that? Absolutely. Like you said, GTA 6, bro. Of course, that's something totally different. GTA 6 is going to sell consoles, both PS5 and Xbox Series. It's going to move consoles, bro, because people want that damn game. I believe next year when GTA 6 comes out, you're going to see record-breaking months for Xbox and PlayStation. Console sold. 100%. Because that game is not on PC at launch, and it's definitely not on last generation. So I think it's going to break records. Dirt got a PS5. Y'all know I got a damn PS5. So anyway. So let me go ahead and move on. Automata with the 5,000. I always forget your currency, bro. Is it Danish crowns or something? I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
I'll look it up while you read it.
Yeah, he always tells me, and I always forget, bro. He tells me every time, and I forget every time. Hey, Dutton Addict, Xbox is playing numbers. Have at least one exclusive a year to match PlayStation.
Rican colon or something like that.
Yeah, something like I said. He tells me every time, and I forget every time. He said,
"Yeah, there it is."
Xbox is playing numbers. Have at least one exclusive a year to match PlayStation, then drown them in content to stifle PlayStation exclusive numbers. Except PlayStation still money has games. They do, but have they announced? We we know all of the games they money had it this year at it. Have they had some future games that has been announced that their money had? Because I don't remember.
They've tried because they tried that desert game that's coming out next year.
They did. Yeah, because you see, like a lot of the publishers, they're just saying we're going full multi-platform. Of course, Square Enix is one. Sega, Capcom, they're all doing multi-platform. So I don't know. What games, like besides Ghost of Yotei, this PlayStation, well, Death Stranding 2, they have that. That's 2 games they have lined up for next year. What else do they have?
I don't know. They've always that's the part that irritates me. It's like, I've been fighting, and I think a lot of people that chat don't understand how long I've been covering Xbox for like 10 years. And one of the only times of me covering Xbox, I see them in not just an equal square. In my opinion, that right now Microsoft is dramatically doing better with the Xbox brand than PlayStation. Sony is a PlayStation, and that's why I get frustrated because I'm like, guys, you are in the best point you could ever be to compete, and I just feel like they just laid their arms down like that. That's my thing. And as far as like the exclusivity thing with next year, PlayStation doesn't really have a whole lot, and they love to money hat these games. Right now, we haven't seen a whole lot, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not doing it. Right. It's just like for the Video Game Awards, for instance, Dirt, like the only gamer that lost in any way, shape, or form was who? The Xbox gamer, because everything there was coming to PlayStation and everything there was coming to PC, but not everything there was coming to Xbox because there were some games that was exclusive to PlayStation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So Jeff says Death Stranding 2 isn't in PlayStation. That's true. It's most likely a timed exclusive. That's true. That's true. But as far as first party, Microsoft is done with Xbox. Hey, yo, get your ass out of here. Hey, yo, snipe that bitch. Thank you. Good job, Amit. I'm sorry. Kloop. No, hold on. Kloop and Amit, y'all kind of got it at the same time. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, man, that's a good point. There was some more surprising announcements at the Game Awards, though. Let me do
a lot of them.
Stuff. Yeah,
there's like some grown man tears shit. The only event I can ever like compare it to was like that 2013 PlayStation event where they had like Final Fantasy 7 and Shenmue 3.
That was 20. Like when that 2015?
15 then, yeah.
Yeah, that was 2015. Yeah,
like this is the only event that has touched that. Like I don't like, especially people that have been gaming for a long time. A lot of that shit, no one ever thought was ever going to see the light of day.
Right. Right. Bro, Onimusha, is it a sequel or like a reboot? Because I
I
really
think
didn't
it's a
catch that.
reboot. I don't know though.
Was it a reboot? Okay. I remember that game on the PS2. That shit was fire, bro, back then. Now I don't know why Capcom would do a sequel to that. What's the Okami? That wasn't a big seller in the first place, was it? Maybe it's a smaller game. I don't know. But some people seem to be excited for it. That's cool. Like what else they showed at that show, man? Like I said, I only watched the show. Here's 4 old asses up there, man. It's funny, bro.
Split Fiction looks good, but that dude knows how to cook.
Yes.
He's always cooked with games.
Split Fiction. Oh, Project Century. Listen, man, the rest of the industry need to figure out what the hell RGG is doing, because they keep on putting out games like it ain't shit. They putting out games like it's the PS2 original Xbox generation, bro. Like, what are they doing to make? I know they use like the same engine, but still, they're putting games out faster than anybody else. They're a machine. Hey, like you said, man, they're a machine, bro. That game looks fire. I finished Judgment 1. I finished Judgment 2. Sean kind of got me playing those games. I never went back to the Yakuza games because that's like, I'm so far behind, bro. I'm like, I don't have the time to play all those damn Yakuza games. Yeah, Virtual Fighter. I never been a big Virtual Fighter guy. Do you know the first Virtual Fighter game I bought? I had a 32X. And I bought Virtual Fighter for my 32X back in the early 90s. That shit was pretty good. Yeah, but Project Century, that game, man, listen, that was pretty good. They're a machine, like you said, man. They're a machine. Yeah, but see, I'm like this. My daughter would recommend me to watch a TV show. Then hey, yo, go to New Orleans, get your bitch ass out of here. You know you ain't welcome here. Hey, snipe his whole ass. Fuck you and fuck you talking about my thumbnail. Get your punk ass out of here. I don't like you. Never did. Hey, snipe his ass. Thank you. Your punk ass out of here. How my thumbnail? Shut your punk ass up. You know you ain't welcome here. People hating on Naughty Dog. Well, my thumbnail is right then, dummy. If people hate on Naughty Dog, my thumbnail is correct. Stupid. Stand these punk ass.
That kind of went over his head.
Stupid. My thumbnail is a PlayStation fanboy holding, being mad at Neil Druckmann. He said, well, people hating on the game. That's why my thumbnail is like somebody's mad at him. Stupid. Damn, these dudes are stupid, man. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, man, I used to talk to that dude on Twitter all the time. Man, one of them stupid ass ponies, bro. So, like Jonathan B said, he subscribed because of my thumbnails. Thank you, bro. I try to make him funny, you know. So yeah, the Game Awards. Now, as far as the announcements, the categories, the winners, I just don't care. I just don't. You know, PlayStation guys use Astrobot as ammunition, and they should. If they do console war shit, they should. I'm not surprised by it. But what do you think about Astrobot winning Game of the Year? Because you played it, right?
Yeah, I beat it. I don't agree. Look, it's a good game and I enjoyed it, but like I personally feel like, you know, Space Marines 2 was a better game than it.
Yeah,
you know, I was just happy that the expansion for Elden Ring didn't win it. That was the only time I was going to lose my damn mind. You know, that was the only thing that was good over it. It's like I said, Astrobot's a good game. It is, but you know how I knew we were cooked when that game came out? The whole industry was on that game's nuts. Like,
yeah.
The whole industry. They acted like it was something like magnificently better than everything on the market. And it's just like the fact it wasn't game direction, I knew we was cooked. Because it wasn't game direction, I'm like, it's literally doing what Mario's done in multiple games in this game. How is that good game direction?
Right.
Like, if anything, Metaphor should have got game direction, because I feel like Metaphor took the formula that Persona did and evolved it past what Persona did it with. Yes, I beat Persona twice. People's asking in the chat.
Nice. It's listen, y'all. When it comes to RPGs, JRPGs, and regular RPGs, Addict, hey man, that's his shit. That's his shit. Don't ever question with JRPGs, but that's his shit. Ain't you beat like Metaphor?
Twice.
No further questions, Your Honor. Leave. No, that's his shit. That's what his preference is. Those he loves those games. And when it comes to JRPGs and RPGs, I will ask Addict's opinion first before anybody else, because that's what he plays. He beat Metaphor. How long is that game, bro?
I got like 200 some hours in it.
Yeah, there you go.
Because like when I beat it the first time, I'm all about like super bosses in turn-based games, and in order to unlock the super boss for Metaphor, you have to beat the game once and go into New Game Plus. But the things like max level, and they reset your level when you go into New Game Plus. So I had to beat the game again to get all the shit I lost when I reset.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Listen, I played the demo. I'm not a big JRPG guy, but I will play them. I enjoyed Metaphor. I enjoyed it. I know it was just the demo, but I enjoyed that shit, bro. I actually like consider buying it, but I did get the chance because I have so many games to play. But yeah, because I still haven't beat. I put down Dragon Age and I put down Stalker 2 when Indiana Jones came out. I'm almost about to finish Indiana Jones. I'm gonna go back to those games. So yeah, man. Bone Slave with the 2. As long as we have exclusives and hardware, we good. There will be some exclusives, but they will be timed. Some won't be timed. Like I said, some might stay that way because maybe Xbox feels it's not worth it to port certain games to PlayStation. Like Hi-Fi Rush is a game they ported, I think, just to see if the game is worth investing in, and nobody bought it on PlayStation either. You know what I'm saying? There's some small teams over there that's making games, and some games they really going to question. Like when Matt Booty said case by case, they're questioning, is this worth it to port over there? Because they damn sure ain't porting Redfall. Ain't porting Redfall over there.
Redfall ain't been over there.
Yeah, so you know, there's a game they will question whether they needs to be there need to be ported. Thanks, Bone Slave. Make it simple with the 2. Xbox trying to compete with Steam. PlayStation is funding it. Listen, that Steam thing is. Hey, let me ask you, like, have you heard this? The next Xbox consoles, they're going to get rid of multiplayer paywall. Did you hear that?
No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah. Okay. I heard something about that because they're really trying to compete with Steam. If they're going to have the Steam app on their console, they can't really charge for multiplayer.
Well, supposedly Steam's making a home console.
Yeah, but they did that before, didn't they?
Yeah, but they did. Apparently, they're gonna make it in house. I guess I don't know. I haven't really got a whole lot of info on it because they joined up with Alienware to make the last one.
Oh, okay.
So you know, but I would say the handhelds got a lot more people a little bit more confident if they do something like that. So I'm kind of curious on like PlayStation games, especially. I don't know if Xbox would care or not, because if they make a home console and you have access to Steam library, that means Steam is now having all the games on a home console. So I'm kind of curious if like Xbox and PlayStation might block it from because they can block it from individual applications on Steam. It's not just like one thing where if it goes on one, it goes to them all. Like they can block individual ones. So I'm kind of curious if like the other console manufacturers will care if they'll just let that rock. Even if Steam makes a console, I don't know if they're going to make one, but you know, because people say, well, you know, Microsoft's trying to beat Steam to the market with the handheld thing. It just depends on who can make theirs first. Can Xbox make a handheld before Steam makes a home console? And if they do make a home console, does it matter? Is it successful? Because Xbox has the harder one to make, which is the home console, and they got to make the handheld one, which is the extension. So that's easier than Steam making the home console, because that's not easy.
Right. Some good questions, man. Some good questions. I know, like, one thing when it comes to the console manufacturers right now, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and possibly in the future Steam making a console. When it comes to content, Xbox is number one. They have the most content.
Not even close.
No, right. 100% is not even close, bro. So, yeah, the Anger Therapists with 5, they gave Sony the win because they lost hard with Spider-Man. Well, 007 was that 2023. Hope Nintendo saw the game. That's the real lawsuit. Yeah, Nintendo only, I don't know. They ain't going after Astrobot because I don't think they have a case there, but you know, like they have a Power War. I don't know if they have a case of Power War either, so we'll see. THX with the 2 Xbox DNA is Halo and Gears. That's the red line. Hell no, bro. I
How,
don't know, man.
how bad do you think the community gets if they port one of those games?
Ooh.
All it takes is one. Because if you get one, the other one is fair game.
Yeah. Well, first off, Forza, even though we've been talking about it all year,
I
we've been
don't think
telling
that's
people,
one of those.
I don't, well, there's going to be some guys that still lose it like they didn't know it was going to happen. But when or if when Halo or a Gears game goes over there, that's going to be crazy that day, bro.
Yeah, because to me, when it comes down to it, like Halo and Gears, like look, Forza is important, but I would say Forza is on like a level right before Halo and Gears. Halo and Gears is the pillars, like not just the pillars, the fucking foundation. Oh, can I cuss on here?
Of course, man.
The foundation that holds the whole damn structure up.
Yeah.
So Forza is important, but Forza could go over there, and I still don't think it's gonna mean the same if you see a Gears or a Halo go over there.
Yeah. That's it. When that shit happens, it's gonna be like, oh, we gonna lose some more of the Xbox homies, bro. I'm telling, but listen, Phil told y'all has no red lines. That's why I always say, make your decision now, because don't be surprised if anything goes, even Halo or Gears. Don't be surprised at this point. P Lump with the 2 Dirt. Why haven't you promoted me? Promoted you to what, bro? Hey, P Lump, come on, man. You had your podcast for 3 weeks, man. Calm down, brother. We talking about promoting you. What are you talking about, man? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Oh shit. Jimmy the Gamer with the 55. I believe you told me your currency, but I forget, Jimmy. I always forget, bro. Sorry. My one issue with the Game Awards show is that there were only PlayStation 5 port reveals for Fragpunk and the Outer Worlds, but no Xbox port reveals for Final Fantasy 16 Black Myth. Yeah, man, because I heard that we saw some on Twitter that was saying Black Myth was supposed to come out for Xbox like a couple days ago, and obviously that never happened. The announcement was going to be that never happened. I think that's what a lot of people are really upset about, mostly. Not just Xbox putting their games on PlayStation, but Xbox getting nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of people's pissed off about, which I totally understand. We know Final Fantasy 16 is coming to Xbox. We heard it was going to be announced at the Tokyo Game Awards. I'm sorry, the Tokyo Game Show, and it wasn't. Here we go. We don't know, but I do know this. They're going to supposedly have a pretty big developers direct in January. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what they're going to announce, obviously, but they're going to have a pretty big developers direct. Make it simple with the 2. I'm expecting Mario to win all Game of the Years moving forward. Facts. THX with the 2. We bought an Xbox for Halo and Gears. Pillow. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. There, you know how many people I know that bought a 360 because they saw Gears, bro? You know how many people that bought an original Xbox for Halo or Halo 2? Yeah. So, Doodle Jenkins is pretty good, but like he said, he heard the Final Fantasy 16 was going to be announced at the Tokyo Game Show. He said something must have changed because he don't know what happened. As far as Fable and Gears of War E-Day being exclusives, he had told me, he said they're not in development at the time when he heard that. Things could change. But I always said, unless something changed. So we just don't know right now.
We're going to have to talk after the show about that stuff.
Okay. We have to talk. All right. Anyway, what else I want to talk about? Yeah, I've been here for an hour. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. I know I never had my show on a Saturday, but of course, if you didn't know, I was on vacation with expensive ass Disney. Expensive ass Disney. I do want to talk some shit. Let me see. Where is it at? Hold on. Yeah, this stuff is crazy. Where is that? I know somebody clipped it. I know. Oh, here it is. Oh, let me do the timestamp.
So someone clipped IOP in the reactions.
Oh yeah, that's probably that James dude, man. He a whole ass dude. It's the same ponies that clip, but somebody clipped.
So I can't do a podcast without being clipped out of context half the time these days.
Right. So this dude. Let me do my timestamp. 106. So it's funny. This dude, they was roasting Intergalactic until they realized it was a PlayStation game.
A modern audience game because.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I saw
Please
this.
don't be another modern audience game because right now I'm bored as shit.
This show boring. How long was this clip?
It's a lot of dead air, my dude.
Yeah, bro. Say something. Now he see that Sony there. Oh.
It says Sony. I see Sony right there.
Let's not talk for 5 minutes.
Truity, I see Sony on a record player.
Oh.
How is a PlayStation
You
dude
sure
see
it's not
Sony be like
related to Naughty
I
Dog?
see Sony
It's
on the record
not, 'cause
player?
they didn't show
Are
no
you sure?
footage.
Are you sure?
I'll take the L, but can
I'll
you?
take the L.
Hmm?
Can you?
Nigga, they didn't show. Listen, there was no PlayStation. No at the beginning. There was no
it is.
Naughty Dog.
Okay, Truity. I said I would take the L, but can you?
Why would I take that out? I don't.
It's by Naughty Dog. They just said it. We knew that they was making this game. The space game that everybody heard about.
He don't seem too excited. I'm gonna be honest.
This is the new Naughty Dog game.
He seems more interested in him being wrong than they just announced the next Naughty Dog game.
Well, at the beginning, like he was like, "Please don't be another one of those games."
Yes, sir.
Okay,
They
yeah.
got the classic PlayStation logo.
Yeah. Not a big fan of the main character. A little W, a little woke for me.
Oh, now
But-
they show the Naughty Dog logo and the PlayStation.
Bro, when I saw so
So anyway, I didn't really watch it, but it wasn't that bad, you know. But they did kind of, you know, yeah, it's not that bad. But he did kind of start off with the, please don't be another one of those types of games and blah blah blah. Listen, man, they should be excited, man.
I feel like he should have been a little bit more excited that their beloved Naughty Dog just showed a new IP and there wasn't a lot of. Can you take the L?
Right, that was all. That's what it was about mostly. But look, man, I don't know, man. This game is this game is getting destroyed. Let me show something else. Let me show something else. Addict, right quick.
We got the $10 super chat from Eternal.
Oh, Eternal. No, let me get these. THX with the 2 intergalactic wokeness hashtag third person copy and paste. Oh shit, thought that shit, bro. Eternal Sadai with the 10. Isn't the pillars of Xbox supposed to be Halo, Gears, Force, and Fable? Have you seen the other copy and paste from Sony called Midnight Murder Club to Blind Fire? How much money are you giving to Sony Dirt? What the hell are you talking about? I ain't giving them no more money until he has something I want to play. New York Giant Man with the 2. Did that fucker say record player? Shaking my head. Yeah, he did say that, bro. Anyway, all right. Let me share this right quick. Because like I said, this game is getting a lot of hate. It's flooded with dislikes. Let me just share this right quick. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Blow it up a little bit. Look at this guy. Hold on. This guy said, somebody fix her. Their problem solved, which is just ridiculous.
The person on the left looks like an alien. Don't even
Right, bro.
Like
This is just ridiculous, man. Like, bro, like, why are these people so mad? So this person was saying that Siri isn't as attractive, man. The bitch been fighting battles. What the hell, man? You know,
Siri is older in that. Like,
yeah, she's older.
Her to keep like her features as a 20-year-old when she's like 50 or whatever. Like,
yeah. Now, this guy, I think he's a pretty big YouTuber. He said, "This is the least excited I've been for a new Naughty Dog game in my entire life. I need to see more." Now, I agree with him here because this out all the Naughty
I think
Dog
that's
games,
a fair take.
Yeah. So, like, visual fidelity says, no one wants to play as an egotistical, bald lesbian chick. This game is dead on arrival. This game is getting a lot of hate at it. A lot of hate.
I don't agree. I have issues for other reasons that has nothing to do with the main character. I just didn't think any of the characters really jumped out to me. Like go and look at like the reveal trailers for like Last of Us, Uncharted. Like those things really showed you how to do something. And like I don't know. It's just this particular, and I enjoyed almost all the PlayStation games that they put out. But I think too, I think we might have a burnout on their style games too.
That could be, bro. But I'm gonna tell you this: they announced Ghosts of Yotei and Intergalactic this year. They couldn't have a showcase this year. They must really don't have shit else ready to show. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I told you on Planet Xbox. Remember that they're in a way worse spot than people think.
Yeah. Johan says, I passed out during the awards show and woke up to one of the ugliest things I've ever saw in gaming. Genuinely, who is this supposed to appeal to? Oof. Got 24,000 likes. Addict.
What's the character look like in real life? Like real life, side by side.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Let me find.
I've seen her with long hair. Like,
yeah. I'll find it in a second. She's beautiful though. She's like black and Asian mixed. I'll find it. Hey, yo, somebody in the chat, send it to me because I forgot her damn name. It's Tati something. I don't freaking remember. But yeah. So this game is getting a lot of hate. This person said, Melanie Max says, who would pay $60 to play a video game as a bald lesbian? Damn.
See, it's that gameplay there was the most uninteresting thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That kind of okay, you have some melee in here. Okay.
Right. And it appears that they I think Naughty Dog had blocked. Okay, well, let me read something about the game. Over 250 devs have been working on it for at least 4 years. After layoffs, Naughty Dog underwent a restructuring that Neil Druckmann that would ensure the company could operate as an IP powerhouse. Okay. Returns to Naughty Dog roots in action adventure that started the studio's reputation with Crash Bandicoot. Story is set in an alternative universe where space travel has significantly advanced by 1986. Play as Jordan Munn, played by Tati Gabrielle, a dangerous bounty hunter who ends up stranded on Sepria, a distant planet whose communication with the outside universe went dark hundreds of years ago. Will be an emotional, character-driven epic journey with the deepest gameplay in Naughty Dog's history, taking our learnings from our previous franchises and pushing them forward and blah, blah, blah. Inspired by Cowboy Bebop and Akira. Score button. So, yeah. Yeah, so, we'll see. We'll see. But I did see, like, I thought I had.
That was her name, too. You had her name a second ago.
I thought I had saved if people was talking about the downvotes. Oh, well, Gaz had posted they had disabled comments. So it's like Naughty Dog knows they're gonna get hate for it, bro. If they disable the comments, I think they knew excuse me, it's gonna get hate. Just my opinion. It's my opinion. So somebody send me your photo. Thank you. A couple people send me your photo of her. Let me show you a photo of her, Gas. I mean, I'm not Gas. I'm sorry. Addict. That's her right there. Like I said, she's mixed with
She looks really similar, but I would say, like, if you put them side by side, I don't know, like it's the same person, but at the same time it's not the same person.
Yeah.
But considering what type of game it is, it would make sense for them to change her stance in that game.
Texas sent me this. Like that she's a pretty girl. She's not a bad looking girl. Gio Walko, you sent the same one. G Meyer sent me one. Yeah, what movie did she play in recently? Because I saw her in something recently. What was that movie? So yeah. So at the end of the day, like I would say, this game is getting a lot of hate. It just didn't move me. I need to see actual gameplay. That would be better. Actual gameplay. Let me send this to the DM so I can look at it. I'm not sure exactly where it is now. She's not a woman, though. She's not. No, she's a woman, bro. I believe she's a biological woman. I don't know her sexuality or what she prefers, but she's a biological.
It's not even
woman.
really relevant to the conversation.
Yeah, it's really not. Yeah, I think she's a pretty girl. Let me share.
Yeah,
this.
I think she is too.
Yeah. Let me share this.
I think another issue that we're having right now is I think, the woke mob also has been seen trend with PlayStation. Well, like switching men characters to women, like did it with Jin Sakai. The sequel has a female lead. They, spoiler alert, we know what happened to Joel. They literally replaced him. Like,
literally,
it's sent him out of the game in the most craziest fashion you can get.
And made you play with the girl that killed him. That shit was spoiled. Like everybody know that by now. Yeah, you're right about that. So Jin Sakai, I forgot about that. Addict.
Returnal, female character. Uncharted, Nathan Drake's daughter is. If they do make another one, it would be her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Like even Fable, we heard people upset about Fable. Now this was from yesterday.
I'm Horizon, not sure. Another female character.
Yeah. Now this is from yesterday. I don't know if you guys can see it clear. Somebody screenshot this. They said this one had. I'm sure it's worse now because now I'm hearing that it has over 100,000 dislikes on PlayStation, YouTube.
I wonder what the Witcher one has to like see if the same energy is going to the Witcher. Because I feel like this
people tried to say it was woke. They tried to say it was woke, but Siri makes sense, bro. I'm sorry.
Yes, Siri makes sense. I think for the most part, I did look up the usual suspects. Like the big content creators that make that content, none of them are saying anything really about The Witcher. Okay. They're saying, okay, as long as they do the lore right, we'll stand down. They have not picked up their pitchforks yet for the most part. There are a couple of them that has, but it seems like all of them picked it up for this game.
Oh, bro, yes. So as you see, 50,000 on the PlayStation channel, 50,000 likes, 82,000 dislikes. Like I said, I did hear one of the websites, PlayStation or Naughty Dog, they at 100,000 plus dislikes now.
If someone has a screenshot of the likes and dislikes of The Witcher, send it to Dirt.
Yeah. So and on Naughty Dog channel is 66,000 dislikes, 39,000 up likes. So look, man, this is me from a strictly game point.
Thing.
Right. But from a game point, it didn't do anything for me. I would like to see gameplay. And when you think this game is coming out at it? I'm thinking 2026.
Yeah, maybe 2027, just depends.
Yeah, because think about it. If they've been working on this since 2020, they still have no gameplay. But then again, neither did Concord, and that shit came out the following year. But did I say up like future generations? Come on, don't make fun of me. You know what I meant. Upvote. You know what I meant. So y'all said 2027. I'm listening. It could be.
It might be 2028. Have they even started on this game?
Well, they said they were working on it for 4 years since 2020. Now, since they said they're doing multiple games at the same time, maybe the amount of employees working on this game is smaller. I don't know. I'm just guessing right now. But I don't know, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about PlayStation. Nintendo doesn't get smoke like Xbox. And listen, PlayStation occasionally gets that smoke. As much as the industry loves them, they will occasionally get smoke. We saw what happened with Concord. People from the beginning said Concord is dog shit. And we see what happened with that game. I saw people say Ghost of Yotei was Ghost of Woke. I saw that from the beginning. People was mad about Jen. I saw Cog really enjoy like Jen, like the Jen character. He was kind of bummed that they went away from him. I don't think it was because it was a woman. It was because it wasn't Jen anymore. I've seen The Last of Us 2, y'all. Don't forget. The Last of Us 2 got destroyed. And let's be real. That game, the story was just abysmal, bro. I'm sorry. It was the technical masterpiece as far as the graphics. I enjoyed the gameplay. But that story, like you said, Addy, they killed your favorite character from the first one in the first hour of the game. then made you play as the person that killed him. What kind of shit is that? Then you actually grow to like her a little bit and you understand her a little more. Like it was stupid. It was stupid the way they did that, the story on that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was just stupid. So
well, see, what I don't like is like the stance that like a lot of people don't like playing as women. Are there people out there that like that? That are like that? Yeah.
People, yeah.
But I didn't hear this when Emily, you play her with her in Dishonored.
Yeah, we didn't hear about that back then.
Yeah,
but they still let you play as
the
other guy too. But they still gave you the option to play as the man too, though.
But if you're gonna play like as Corvo, to me that's whack. Like you literally played as Corvo in the first one. Why would you not pick someone with new abilities? Like,
yeah, I forgot about that actually. Thanks for bringing that up. Dishonored 2, yeah, which was a great game, and nobody really gave a shit about it, bro.
You know why they did that? Because they said she was playing. They made her too much of a damsel in distress in the first one. Mm-hmm. She was like 6, but okay,
right? Yeah, she was a kid, right? She was a damn kid.
In the second one, they let you play as her to show people, no, we ain't like that. We gave her powers. Like,
yeah. Hey, so like Carolina Gamer said, I love having a woman main character. I always say, people that listen to my channel know, if there's a game with created character, I usually make it a woman. Now, Dragon Age, I made it a dude because you fight dragons and shit. But I made it a dude. But most times I make
almost everyone played as the chicken Odyssey.
Yeah, I actually used the dude for Odyssey, and people was like, "Dirt, you idiot!" Not Odyssey. It was
you know what's another good example?
Yeah, it was Odyssey. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Arcane on Netflix just launched, and I didn't see it. There's probably being there, but I didn't see one person talking about woke, and there ain't really main characters in that thing. Almost all of them are women.
Right. I just don't care.
Everyone loves Jinx. Everyone loves Jinx. Like,
yeah, right. And I saw J-Rod brought up for Mass Effect 2, Jack. People loved her, bro. People loved her. Like, remember the bald head chick with like all the tats? Like, you play Mass Effect 2, Addict?
No.
Oh, you never played it?
Yeah, I played Mass Effect 2. Yeah, I beat it. Which one?
You remember Jack's like the bald head chick with all the tattoos?
Oh, yeah. I think cool. Me, when it comes to this character, like, look, obviously there's people out there that just genuinely hate playing as women. And, it is what it is. I guess that's right. It's whack, but it is what it is.
Right.
But I think a lot of them just see the dominoes. They're like, okay, PlayStation, this isn't new for PlayStation. They've been doing this for years, and they keep putting a new domino at the end of the other domino, and people are just seeing the patterns.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because like I said, Ciri in The Witcher might be getting some pushback because some people are confused why she's a Witcher. There are other people that just want to play as Geralt because that's the main character they've been playing
he's the guy.
Time. But I don't really see the same consistency between the both. Right.
I agree. Anarchy Bronze with the 279 Canadian DEI slot made for 2020. Jesus is king. Woke trash. He's not a fan. Thank you, Anarchy. He's not a fan. Bone Slave with the 5A. Cowboy Bebop inspired game is for me. It's like playing Jack from Mass Effect as the protagonist. See, there you go. Some people's okay with it. So, like Bone Slave said, he do like the how the game looks and everything. 108, what's up, bro? With the 2, she's from the show, the 100 PS5 PlayStation fans, weirdos. She's from the show 100. What show is that?
The 100's about some kids that get stuck on a planet that's been dead for thousands of years.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Thanks, 108. Shout out to you, bro.
It's a great show. It ended really whack, but it's a great show.
Oh, okay. Make it simple with the 2 said Witcher for 225,000 likes, 21,000 dislikes. Not bad. Intergalactic 70,000 likes, 146,000 dislikes. Damn. Yeah. I heard that. I saw an article mention it had over 100,000 dislikes. That's crazy, bro.
See, that's all you need to see is that Witcher. That's all you need to see. Like,
yeah. 200, yeah.
So that like I hate everything woke people, and it doesn't matter what it is. Mm-hmm. They have an impact, but it's a small impact. The ones that you see get affected is the ones that have more issues than just what they're saying. Right. Gameplay issues, story issues. When you add all that with these people, that's when you do real damage to games.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I agree, man. Bone Slave with the 2 people act like we haven't seen lesbians in space. Hey, man, what movie you talking about? Bone Slave, what movies you talking about? Lesbians in space. Mab says Sigourney Weaver from back in the day, Demi Moore. Several have this look when they portray strong female characters. 100%. Sigourney Weaver from the Alien movies. I remember Demi Moore with G.I. Jane, which is a cool movie.
That's another thing. Like,
yeah.
I haven't came across anyone that didn't like Ripley, didn't like Sarah Connor.
Right, Sarah Connor. Oh, you Sarah Connor. Love that freaking movie, bro. That's
like Ripley. They just kind of had like someone like kind of take the Ripley persona from this last Alien movie. I didn't see no one complaining about that too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something about video games, man. People don't. I don't know, man. You know, everybody.
You know what I think it is? Yeah. I think people seen what some of Hollywood has done, and now they're seeing some of it leak into here. And obviously, some of it's justified, some of it's not.
Right.
And they're I guess in the back of their mind, well, I want to see none of it because I see what it did to movies. And there is a lot of issues with movies because of it. And now they're just sniping them all. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's genuine or not genuine. They're like, we don't want to see none of this in here. And like, look, I feel like the pendulum swing too much and people are being too aggressive with it. Like, we got to have a middle ground, and too many people want it all left or all right.
Yeah, I agree, bro. But you know, at the end of the day, you can't please everybody. I don't know if y'all can see this, but yeah,
that is
the homie Chio Walker showed me the actual proof. That is at 70K likes, 146,000 dislikes on the official PlayStation channel. Ooh, that's crazy. Naughty Dog channel got 48,000 likes, 101 dislikes for Intergalactic. They had the Heretic Prophet. The Witcher 4 on the Witcher channel, 225,000 likes, 21,000 dislikes. Yep. And IGN, The Witcher 4 reveal, 350,000 likes, 28,000 dislikes. So like you said, Alec, The Witcher 3, like we said, you know, The Witcher 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know,
I don't like calling them grifters. I think they're rage baiters. They're trying to enact emotions.
Yeah.
Because I feel like grifting, that's like people that call you on the phone and try to get your social security number, try to get your granny to give them their credit card number.
Oh yeah.
That's who I see as grifters. I don't think it's fair to say people that's saying they whack ass opinion that people are clicking on that they're grifting. Like, I feel like they're rage baiting, they're clout chasing. Like, I think that's better terminology. I feel like grifting is just like why they use woke. Grifting is an easier terminology to attack them with. Like, they're not big enough to attack a game by themselves. There's got to be something wrong with it. If Concord would have been a good game, it don't matter what the grifting would have been. It would have been fine.
Right.
Grifting would have hurt it, brought it down a notch, but it wouldn't have sunk the way it was. You got to be a shit game on top of that to really do something.
I agree, bro. 100%. Let me get these supers. THX with the 2. What's wrong with giving players choice with female, male? Yeah, I agree.
But sometimes a story requires you to be a female in the whole game.
Yeah. But I would say this. On Odyssey, I think it was the DLC. No, or it's maybe towards the end of the game where Cassandra gets pregnant. Now, since I was the guy, you got the woman pregnant, and you was with a woman, obviously. But that would be funny. Like, Cassandra got pregnant and shit. Oh shit! I think that was the game. Oh, I don't know if that was DLC, but I believe she was supposed to be the default character because in Valhalla they had a DLC with Odyssey, and Cassandra was the player. You had to be Cassandra. So I believe
me and Smith go it all the time because he doesn't like giving options to sleep with the same sex in any game. Don't matter if you're a woman or a man. I'm like, Smith, why does it matter? Just don't do it. Like, I remember when he complained on Life is Strange because you could kiss Chloe. It's like literally it tells you, do you want to kiss Chloe or not? Just click no.
Yeah, just click no, bro. Like, for real. Jay, remember with the 5, people should stop mentioning Jesus but hate on the fictional character. # grow up. For No, we talking about like somebody mentioned Jesus in here.
People hate on a fictional character, but will like it. Look, when it comes to religion, I don't want to attack people for their religion. I don't attack people for their politics. Like these things are literally programmed to you from you're a little kid to your raising by your parents. Like society literally tells you to listen to your parents, and your parents put this ideology in your head. So who am I to tell them that whatever they believe in since they're little kids is fake or not fake? Like,
yeah, that's on this, bro. Everybody has their own mind, man. Whatever you believe in. King One Supreme with the 5. Yes, they are grifters on that anti-woke stuff, but it's obvious there's an agenda with showing women who look like dudes. I mean, listen, you know, we used to have the Tomb Raider looking chicks. I mean, true, but I mean, there's still some games with very attractive females, you know, like Stellar Blade, right?
The
Descendant game. Is it the Last Descendant, the first Descendant?
Made by who? All Eastern. Let's just be honest here. This is a Western thing. It's a Western thing. No one on the East part of the world's making games. Almost all the flops that's happened in the industry have all been Western.
Damn. Yeah. Thank you, King One Supreme. Stage 1X with the 5. No, the difference is Siri is what? The girl from the new Naughty Dog game is what? So what you saying, race? Because Siri's white, the girl from Naughty Dog game is black and Asian?
No, the difference is Siri's an established character that's been in the franchise.
Yes, she's an established character in the franchise.
The new IP character. We don't even know anything about this character, really.
Like, I don't think, like The Last of Us 2, people got mad that you were Ellie because obviously, you know, you played with her in part 1, and she was pretty much the main point of the story. So Siri is almost damn near the same. Like, of course, Gerard, he's like a bigger character in the bigger game.
Last of Us Part 2 did get a lot of hate. It did.
It did.
Like,
well, it got a lot of hate, I think, for forcing Abby into the picture. And
there was a lot of people that didn't like Ellie being the main character, but to me, it made sense.
But it makes sense, though.
Yeah, it made sense to me. And that's why I said, like, look, we're not going like there's very hyperlit men that feel like it's beneath them to play as a woman. I disagree. I think that's wax cinnamon because like you shouldn't, like, to me, don't lock yourself in a box where you won't play great games that have a female lead just because you are a manly man. It's the kind of people that like check their back seat before they get in the car to drive off.
Yeah. THX with the 2. GTA 6 has 226 million views, and it has male and female. GTA 6, bro, let me say, the same rules doesn't apply to GTA 6.
Anomaly.
Yeah, the same rules don't apply to GTA 6, fam. Let's just be real.
The exception to the rule.
Exactly. So that's about it, man. So
Metro Prime, another good one. Samus, who I have never seen one person complain about Samus, and everyone loves Metroid.
Right. I remember when it was revealed that she was a female, and the first people was like, "Oh, cool." It's just a different time, man. It's just a different. Hey, Sean Sanders, how dare you? Tell me some. No more blackball characters in games. Sorry, there. How dare you? What's wrong with blackball characters? Oh man,
isn't Barrett bald, or does he have a little bit of hair?
Barrett,
yeah, Barrett
from Final Fantasy 7. I think he has hair.
I don't know.
He has hair.
I don't use Barrett too much because I don't like the long range thing. I like being up and close in that game. I use Tifa, Cloud, and Aerith for healing purposes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Barrett definitely has hair, but he talks like this, sucker. Yeah, come on, addict. Shit, man. Motherfucker, yeah. All right, listen, y'all. We about to get out of here, man. Listen, shout out to Addict for stopping by. You know, I usually had a one man.
Right. He does have a fade.
I usually had a one-man podcast, but Addict, the homie Addict, came in here today. You know, had a good show, man. Thank you guys for rocking out with us. Timestamps would be. You said that's racist. I'm black. I can say that shit, Sasquatch. You know, look, they got every black guy in games talking like that. Did you play Deathloop? Shit, that guy Colt, he was hey motherfucker.
What, Julian, what was her name? The other person. I really like Colt and Julian. Yeah, he just ruined that ending for these people.
Hey, motherfucker, who am you?
I love but the thing is like between them two, like, is it stereotype? Yes, I know plenty of black people, and none of them talk like
absolutely. None of us talk like that nowadays. But that's like some 70s shit.
But what I do enjoy about like the dialogue between him and that girl because it like at the
That's
beginning of every
great.
mission they're talking like, and then you could tell like throughout that game towards like the middle or the end, she just starts losing her shit. Like,
Right. Oh, okay. So the homie Sauce Squad said no, the bear character is racist to him. It's very stereotypical of like most black guys in video games. What besides, some of the games that, like some of the Western games, I think they kind of understand, but some of the other types of games, when they have a black character, he always got that voice. Oh, yeah, sucker. Yeah, come on with it, punk.
Even though that he's definitely a stereotype, I think this is around the time like Mr. T, like you got to look at like from the Japanese version of like looking into the American audience, the black figures they were seeing on TV around that time.
Mr. T, I forgot. Hey, people don't realize how popular Mr. T was, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like when they're making these characters popular. And they're seeing these popular icons in the States, because in their mind, and I don't know, I didn't make the game, I'm not Asian. They're looking at these people on TV.
Yeah. Hey man, Mr. T, I used to eat that cereal, bro. That shit tastes like Captain Crunch.
I pity the fool. I could totally see Barrett saying that. I pity the fool.
Yeah. Hey,
I had like I was made to dress up as a white Mr. T, and I don't know where the wig went to.
Yo, I was
right here.
I would love to see some pictures of that shit, bro.
I know there is pictures of it.
Oh, really? That's funny.
I'll show it to you real quick.
I think I remember. Was that like recently, like the last 4 or 5 years?
It's like no, it was this month. It was October.
Did you post it? Because I remember seeing something like that.
Hold on. I'm looking for it now. Hold on. I'll show it to you so you can show your chat because it was crazy.
Yeah, I want to see that shit, bro.
Like, look, I'm not going to deny that, see, what people need to realize when it comes to stuff like that is like, no offense to the Asian demographic, but there's the one that made that. Like, black people did not make Barrett.
Right.
Okay, here. I'm sending it to your Twitter.
All right, let me check it out. Oh man. Let me see. I do remember. I remember seeing that. Excuse me. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was what we did for Halloween. Yeah, I remember now. Hey, I'm paying the fool.
Yeah, they made me get those damn
little you got some gold beads.
Yeah, and then my ex's little girl took them from me.
Oh, she did. That's funny shit, bro.
And when she had them in her hand, and I just didn't need them anymore because I was only going to do it one time. But I had the heart to take them from her, so I was like, just go ahead.
Just go ahead, just have fun with them. Yeah, that's funny shit, bro.
She left it like she's only like 4, so she had all these beads on her neck, like weighing them down, like she's leaving the house. That's
funny shit, bro. All right, y'all. Thank you for stopping by, man. Shout out to the homie Addict, man. Y'all know where to find Addict. Put your of course, like you used to tell me, put your shit in the chat. Put your link to your show in the chat, man. Thank you so much, Addict, for stopping by, bro. Like I said, I was on vacation a few days. Came back this morning. I said, yo, I got to talk about some of this shit, man.
Here's the thing. I understand people are very frustrated with me in the way I perceive myself on the Xbox thing. Like, and I know a lot of you think what's funny is like I talk to Dirt on the phone. Dirt's like one of the very few people that have my phone number. Like, I do not fuck with PlayStation like at all. That's why I find it hilarious when people say I'm a pony bot. It's just like, look, like I feel very strong and I want Xbox to be in the best healthy position it could possibly be in. And I could be wrong. And that's fine. But like I guarantee you won't see me on if the Xbox went away next gen, you won't see me on no damn PlayStation. I'm going to PC.
Hey, let me show you guys. Listen, I'm not like saying I'm proud of this or nothing, but I did not qualify for a PlayStation 2024 wrap up because I didn't have over 10 hours on my PlayStation 5 this year, bro.
Someone said, question is, Addict, have you ever phoned into Crap and Mooch? What do you mean phoned in?
They're making fun of me because I used to be a Crap and Mooch fan. I used to call into that show. Mooch, Crap,
and here's the thing. Crap, Mooch, Tim, and Showstopper were like literally the biggest podcast before the podcast started.
And
so
Z,
it's
Z,
like
so you can't
almost
forget about
all
Z.
the Xbox, Z, almost all the Xbox people were fans from the start.
Absolutely,
Like,
bro.
and I'm doing something where I'm interviewing like some of the most like, people that have negative stigma to some degree. And I interviewed Jaffe yesterday, and that shit was wild. Like,
Yeah. Good old Jaffe. Yeah, man. So yeah, I didn't. Let me show you guys this before we leave. I didn't even have oh, look like somewhere wrong. That's it was wrong. This PlayStation Rap is only available in select locations. Use them to be 18 years old and have more than 10 hours of gameplay. I'm telling you, I did not play that fucking PlayStation this year, bro.
Here, I'll show mine real quick.
I just did not play that PlayStation this year.
Let me turn this off. I don't know if it's gonna play the music that's on my stuff or not. Yeah, here it is. So here's the PlayStation one. No, it's 192 hours, and this is like 130 hours because I played what's it called too. And then I played what's it called? Where is it?
Did you play like Stellar Blade and that shit like that?
No, I didn't play Stellar Blade. Okay. Metaphor was my most game, obviously. Metaphor. Over 1,000 hours, 170.
Just on that game, 1,000 hours on that game?
No, overall. There's like 300 or 200 in this game.
Damn.
And like these are the most games I played. No, 197 hours to 200 hours.
Nice.
I had 104 hours in Power World.
Damn.
Like that's the part that like that's just funny. Like literally it says right there over 1,000 hours, and if you scroll up here to the PlayStation one, it shows I don't be on they shit that much.
But you play Final Fantasy, that's about
13 games. I played 13 games, and a lot of that was just trying something out. That as you can see, this is like 135. I beat Astrobot, which is like 40. That's it. I played 2 games last year, essentially. Now, obviously, that I said I played 11 more of them, but it's just like I assure you guys, I don't talk from wanting Xbox. I get it. There's so many people always be flip flopping. I have not flip flopped. Okay, I haven't. I just feel very strong, and I've always been a passionate individual, and I talk my talk. And I thought talk my talk is what we's about over here.
Yeah, it is, man. Listen, I always say. Some of my Xbox homies in the chat, they don't want to hear no Xbox slander at all. They call me a pony bot. You know me, I'm not a fucking. They like, Dirt, you a pony bot. So it's all good, man. They just real passionate Xbox games. I guess this is what I honestly think it is. There's so many guys in our community that's flipping. They're not happy with Xbox. They've flipped over. They've changed, and they don't want to see the few Xbox guys we have left. To see, like he said, Dirt, you still a damn pony bot. So they don't want to see the few Xbox guys we have left to flip to. So that's what I think it is. Like some people like, damn man, all the Xbox guys are flipping. That's what I think it is. So listen, y'all, we about to get out of here. Thank you to the homie Addict, man, for stopping by. Had a good show, bro. Addict show, rewind, right? Thank you for stopping by, man. That's about it, bro. We out of here, man. See you guys next week, WBG. Still a lot of content I want to do, man. Still got a lot to talk about. And that's about it, bro. Addict, so Iron Lords is this Sunday, bro?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be crazy. We're going to be, I don't know who won the Crown Your Lord yet. So normally we have Solve do it, but I actually had someone else, an outside party do it. Because I want them to come on and like have like our own. They open up an envelope, and the winner is.
Good shit. It's funny. All right, y'all. Yo, hey, Jimmy the Gamer, man, you're well within your right to be disappointed about it, bro. Listen, I told you when that Indiana Jones shit happened, I like to watch Attic and Dave. Dave was like, man, they messed themselves. Attic was like, what? Listen, that Indiana Jones announcement pissed me off. Goodness, it pissed me off. This one wasn't as bad to me, but at this point, Jimmy, we shouldn't be surprised by anything.
At this point.
Yeah, at this point, we shouldn't be surprised by anything that happens in the future, bro. Just make your decision. Just know that this type of shit is happening. And that's about it. Yeah, Indiana Jones was way worse. That shit was one more thing. Get the hell out of here. But Outer Wars 2 coming next year. In Game Pass is a plus. So we out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for rocking out with us, and see you guys next week, man.
I'll see you guys in court.
See you guys later. Peace out, y'all.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Hey, you piece of shit. Hold on. Like, we still live at it. I know. Don't call me no damn Coco Beware. And don't call Addict Hacksaw Jim Duggan, you assholes. You know what? This is ridiculous, man. We out here.